one religion, get rid of one religion, what would it be? That's a really hard question.
Oh, really? Easy for me.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna because there's a lot of ways you could ask this question. Like, I guess a religion that's existing now and just get rid of people believing in it moving forward, or like there's also like if it never existed.
No, one living religion today that you want to end it. End it. Which one would it be?
Um, I'd probably be Islam.
Yeah, easy. Come on. That's obvious. Islam, for sure.
Well, I was thinking like
By the way, let's be clear. By ending, we do not. By ending, there's two things that I don't mean by getting rid of. Okay, by getting rid of, I'm talking about belief in Islam as truth. I'm not talking about um, making it non-existent. Like I would still like Islam to exist as mythology, as art, as history, as literature. All of that I want there to still exist. I do want Islam as people believing in it as something real. That I want it to end. And also what I also don't want to get rid of is the people of it. Okay. I hope that's clear. Okay. I'm not talking about the people, I'm talking about the ideology. Yes, it's definitely Islam for sure.
um well yeah, but I was thinking if there was one thing that never existed, that's why I was hesitating because prisoner is on my tip, which is Judaism.
Oh, that's why you were considering, because okay, you were thinking about going back in time.
Yeah.
No, okay, that's why I was like, why is she hesitating? Okay, you bring okay, that was actually pretty smart. You wanted to take out Judaism so you could take out Christianity and Islam at the same time as well. Okay. I see. Okay, but it's if that's not that wasn't the question. If the question is like today, what would you want for to remove? That would be like Islam, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Also, by the way, one side benefit
I
of
think it
getting
is on. Well, and I was also hesitating because I'm like, I think Islam is on the way out. To be honest,
yeah, but
maybe it's
if
just because it's so much in my life right now. It's what the Hindupa have done to me, man.
I
But
mean, I
that's a
mean, which
close
religion?
second.
All of the religions are their way out. I mean, yeah, okay, okay. Here's the thing, though. If you get rid of, if Islam goes out faster, Hindutva will also grow slower. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like all of
because a
all
lot of
of
it's very reactionary to
yeah,
Islam.
The growth of Hindutva
Well,
is
and
reaction.
also like Hindupa is so like they so obviously copy Islam's playbook. They're like,
Mm.
I see you jihadis. I see what you've done here. Let's do this, but saffron. Like I mean, they literally copy like Hindu phobia.
Mm.
They're literally trying to like appropriate that concept. So
Hindu is certain thing, but someone like Muhammad would have created a supremacist totalitarian ideology, even without Judaism to copy from. Actually, no, Islam would
we
not
don't
exist.
even know if he was real. So
Yeah, Muhammad. Okay, I'm gonna. No, should I do a book recommendation right now? No. Okay, no, Islam would not exist without Judaism, for sure, for sure. Um, yes, and again, Islam was not invented by Muhammad, even if there was a Muhammad. Probably wasn't, by the way. Islam was invented by the Abbasides, and the Abbasides got everything. It wasn't this one plan by this one psychopath that made Islam. It was an entire dynasty, and it took a long. The foundation of Islam is over a period of time. It wasn't based on one person doing one thing. It's a lot more complicated than people think.
well, and
Yeah.
also no, bring that back.
Oh.
Oh, here it is. But someone like Muhammad would have created a supremacist totalitarian ideology even without Judaism to copy from. I mean, that's true. I mean, It might not necessarily have been what Islam is, though, right? Because there are malignant narcissists who do attempt to consolidate power around them, and that's like the beginnings of a cult, right? So there are like millions of people who have done this throughout time. Um, and it's going to continue to happen forever, you know. But it might not have had the same flavor and the same formation without the basis of plagiarizing so much stuff from Judaism.
Okay, one last question. I'm just going to quickly answer this. Armin, what are your thoughts on the sources of the mention of Islam before the Abbasids? What you notice is that every mention of Muhammad, Quran, or Islam before the Abbasids, especially during the Umayyad dynasty, if you actually go look at what it was like and how it was mentioned, it's completely unrecognizable. It's not anything close to what we recognize as Islam today. It sounds and seems like very, very Christian. In fact, sometimes literally looks Christian because the Umayyads had coins with crosses on them. So, I mean, yeah, and Muhammad was not even mentioned until until he had it was anyway. That's a whole other live stream. But yeah, it just sounds everything before the Abbasids. First of all, 200 for around 200 years after the alleged existence of Muhammad, he wasn't even mentioned, or even if it was mentioned, it wasn't even in reference to what we know as Muhammad. And also there are mentions of it that is not literally Muhammad. It's basically talk. Yeah. Anyways, and even when it is mentioned, you could, if you look at how it was mentioned and what it was mentioned, it was definitely not referring to Islam. There's not a single record of Islam being mentioned as a religion when the Arabs came out of Arabia and started invading the lands around them. They were not. I can almost say it's guaranteed that they were not Muslim. The people who attacked the Byzantines, who attacked the Persians, who took Jerusalem, they were Arabs that came out of Arabia. They were not Muslims. Islam was a later invention. Islam was a revisionist. They revised their history. So most people's understanding is that the Arabs became Muslim and Islam became an empire. It seems like it was the other way around. The Arabs became an empire. They needed a religion for their branding of their empire. And then the empire became Islamic. It's the other way around. And also subscribe to our newsletter, because if we get removed from all these platforms, at least we could reach out to you. And guys, by the way, if you subscribe to our newsletter, you get a free copy. Where's your copy, Susanna? Get it. We're doing promotion. You get a free. It's not even promotion. It's free. Okay, so if you subscribe to our newsletter, link in the description, you get a free copy of Why There's No God. Come on, like, I'm handing it out for free. Okay, it's a bestseller on Amazon, and you get it for free. So subscribe to our newsletter, and you get a free copy of Why There's No God sent to you. Link in the description.